Both teams ended in third place for their respective pool. Diamond Dawgs came here over a victory over the Scorpions, and Blast came here, as you saw, with the victory over the Zias. Starting pitcher for the Blast is going to be Lila, and behind the plate is Michaela. Starting off is Carly for the Diamond Dawgs, followed by Adamari. That's a swing and a miss for strike one. And then hitting third for the Diamond Dawgs is going to be Maritza. All right, it's a pitch. That's high, ball one. Ball high. Ball high. 3-1 count. So locking down first base is Delani. Second base is Alex. Oh, it's an inside pitch for a leadoff walk. Playing short is Stephanie, and holding down the hot corner is Kaylin. Left field is Ray. Center field is Maritza, with right field with Autumn. That's fouled back. Strike one. Inside. Even the count, 1-1. And Carly holds at first base. It's a 1-1 pitch. Has popped up, foul back into the other field for strike two. It's a hit that's fouled off the first baseline. We're going to repeat that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Called strike. That is strike 3 for out number 1. And froze her with that changeup. It's going to bring up Maritza in the third hole. So we got 1 down. Runner at first. There's 3-spot hitter. There's the pitch. That's high. Michaela pops up to hold that runner at first. Pitch high.
Great job. Great job.
That's called strike. So we got 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a pitch. It's down in the dirt with a good block. Holds that runner at first for ball 3. It's 3-1 pitch. Oh, that's in there for a strike 2. I think that's her best pitch so far in this game. Beautiful pitch. All right, waiting for the call. Lines up. Here's the pitch. Oh, that was called ball 4. That's going to move Carly to second. So that's 2 walks and a strikeout for Lila. Last time we had Lila in the circle, she had a very dominant performance with 10 strikeouts. That's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Let's see if she can repeat that type of performance today. So this is Michaela. Pitch outside, lays off for ball 1. That's fouled back and out of play behind the backstop for strike 2. Wait, don't kill me. Right here. All right, go ahead and get it over there. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got a runners at first and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that is strike 3 right there. Second strikeout looking for Lila. Looks like she might be on track to have the same performance that she had last time. Let's bring up Anastasia, left-hander, number 33. We got 2 outs with the runners on first and second. It's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Way up high over Michaela's head. She scrambles around to get it. That's going to advance the runners to second and third. There's a 1-1 pitch. Ooh, that was called ball. Guessing it was outside. That's a swing and a miss for strike 2. See if Lila can put her away and retire the side right now with this pitch. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3 and a third out. All right, so they retired the side. They had a couple of runners stranded, no scores, and Lila wrapped up all 3 outs for strikeouts, so 2 looking. So to lead off for Blast, we're going to have Lila, Kaylin, Ray, and Steph hitting cleanup. So I told you the first 4 hitting for Diamond Dawgs defense. In the circle we have Carly. Behind the plate we have Anastasia. Holding down first is going to be Maritza. Second base is America. Third on the hot corner is going to be Rebecca. And then holding up short is going to be Adamati. Out in left, we've got Kiara. Center, Michaela. And wrapping up the outfield is Kiana. All right, so Lila's going to be going up to hit the lead off. She did very well with the first inning. Let's see if she can give herself some extra help on the offensive side of things and get a base run, make herself a base runner. So again, to go for the full lineup, we have Lila, Kaylin, Ray, Stephanie, Kara, Alex, Maritza, Autumn, Delani, and Michaela. All right, let's get the second half of the first inning underway. So pitch just outside, a little high for ball one. That's called strike one. One pitch. That's high for ball two. That's fouled back. For strike two. That's down in the dirt to fill it up. 3-2. That's popped up, straight up. Catcher's under it, does make the grab for out number one. That brings up Kaylin. Today's third baseman. Well, this game's third baseman. It's a ball high. So go over it again. Blast has their white tops with black pants. Light blue. That's up. Hit up there towards shortstop. Shortstop does make the grab for out number two. So that's a quick 2 outs. This brings up Ray. The Blast is wearing their black pants with baby blue socks and belt. And the Diamond Dogs are in a hot pink shirt, black pants, and pink socks. First pitch to Ray. That's called strike one. That's out up high for ball 1. That's hit. That's lined foul on the third baseline for strike 2. All right, here's a 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2 pitch. That's way behind Ray for ball 2 to even it up 2-2. Stephanie's eagerly waiting on deck, try to do some damage. See if Ray can get on base. We need a base runner. That's outside for ball 3 to fill up the count, 3-2. It's a game where we're going to definitely want to strike first. Here's a foul pitch. That is outside for a base. We got our first base runner with Ray with a 6-pitch walk. Here's our shortstop, Steph. Ray takes off to second, steals it with no throw down. So our first runner does reach scoring position. Pitch. That's hit hard down the third base line. The third baseman does make the grab, and the throw is not. Throws a good throw, but the first baseman didn't secure that ball, so Steph is safe at first, which puts Ray at third. We'll mark that an E3. This brings up Kara, our designated hitter. That's down in the dirt. That's passed. Ray's coming in to score, and she's going to cross the plate standing up. And that brings Steph all the way to third on that pass ball. That's fouled off third baseline. Even up 1-1. Blast is going to have a challenge on this game because they're facing a little bit slower pitcher than they're used to, so they're going to have to let that ball travel to be able to make clear hits up the middle. Just 1-1 pitch. That's hit right up the middle, just like I was saying. Shortstop does stop it with a good diving play, but Kara is safely at first, and that does score Steph. We're going to score that a single. An RBI single for Kara. Now 2 is across the plate. Alex is in, showing bunt. The runner at first, 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. She pulls back at a ball down in the dirt. Kara wants to go, but second guesses it and holds at first. Pitch high. Kara's going to second. The throw down is there, but it's late. Kara's going to be safe with a stolen base. All right, 2 balls, no strikes. Third pitch to Alex. That's hit. That's down over into no man's land. They get under it and makes the play. Kiara makes the play for the third and final out to end the inning. However, Blast do a successful 2-out rally and score 2 runs. And 2 runs on 2 hits. So coming up next is going to be Rebecca, Kiana, and America for the Diamond Dawgs. All right, so again, we're going to have, and also want to say, bring up the sponsors again. A big thanks to HTO. They provide water and ice to the girls for practices and games. And we ask you that when you're thirsty and nearby an HTO location is to stop by and get yourself some refreshing drinks. So we do have, if there was a couple errors on the scoreboard, Enrique is trying to double it up and do both the cameras and the scoreboard, and it is a tough job. So bear in mind, we're learning. Ian is up to bat first to lead off for the second and top of the second. Looks like they're having some equipment malfunction with Lila's mask. Looks like she's got it. Here's the first pitch. There's up high for ball 1. I'm sorry, it's not Kiana. This is Rebecca leading off. My mistake. That's a swing and a miss for strike 1. That's fouled back. Off the first baseline, out of play for strike 2. That foul ball cleared everything. This is like a line drive towards the other field. All right, here's a 1-2 pitch. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So that is now strikeout number 4 for Lila. So she's actually on track to eclipse her, she keeps this up to eclipse her 10 strikeout game from last tournament. Now it's Kiana. Takes strike 1 looking. No offer on that one. There's a wind up in the pitch. That's down on the dirt for ball 1. That's hit towards short. Stephanie secures it, makes the throw. It is high. and out of play, so that's going to award a play to 2 on an E6. Up. Here's the pitch. That's fouled back for strike 1. And get the ball back. That was fouled out of play. Looks like we're down to only 1 ball. Daniel, I think one of ours went way over there. Was that a ball? Yeah. Okay. Was not looking. It was ball 1. It's 1-1 pitch. That's hit up into play, and that's going to fall just fair. The runner at second does not advance because she wasn't watching, and that's going to put them at corners instead of scoring. So that's their first hit of the game. And that puts a runner at third with no outs. Here's a pitch. Good block by Michaela to keep that runner at third. It's ball 1. There's a throw to second. That was not wise. That allows them to make the run to third, from third to home. You're muted. Oh, I am muted? Oh, I'm not muted. Okay. So, I do believe I know what Xavier is talking to the ump about. We have the girls are screaming a lot on the pitch, and that is actually a violation of one of the UCHIPRLA rules. So now the umpire is going to be going talking to the coach to make sure that the girls stop doing that. So with that brings the lead within to only 1. And we still have no outs with a runner at second. All right, now we're ready to go back to it. We got 2 balls, no strikes for Kiera. Here's the pitch. That's called strike 1. See if Blast can tighten it up and allow only the 1 run. That's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's the final pitch. Has popped up, fouled back, out of play on the first base side of the field. We'll repeat that 2-2 pitch. It's 2-2 down in the dirt to fill it up, 3-2. So I do know this. Lila usually likes balls that are a little bit more beat up than usual. She's not a fan of new balls. All right. This is going to be the 6th pitch of this at-bat. That's high for a walk. So we're getting a lot of traffic. And with no outs, this brings up the bottom of the lineup, in the 10th spot with Abigail. Oh, she went around, so that's going to be strike one. That's 1-1. The swing and a miss for strike two. It's 1-2 pitch outside, lays off for ball two. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, runners on first and second, and a 1 run did score. That's down in the dirt for ball 3. So that fills it up 3-2. All right, so that was a hit right back to Lila, who grabs it and makes the throw to the lead runner at third for the first out. That was a wise play to keep that lead runner from scoring. So Abigail reaches on a fielder's choice. That's hit. That's a liner out to... That was a line out from Carly right to Ray. The beautiful shot. So after 2, the score is 2-1 in favor of Texas Blast. Lila has now racked up a total of 4 strikeouts. And coming up next, we're going to have Maritza, Autumn, and Delani. All right, so we have Madi leading off the bottom of the inning, followed by Autumn. And after in the hole, it's going to be Delani. And our original camera person is back, so Sabrina is back on the cameras, and Enrique is on the scoreboard. All right, second half of the second inning is underway. Here's the first pitch. Outside for ball one. That's lined right, just fair into play, and it was booted by the left fielder and out of play. So that is going to be called a ground rule double for the leadoff hit for Maritza. That's going to bring Autumn up. First pitch to Autumn. A swung and a miss. A strike one.
Autumn, let the bat do the work. Not try to hit the fence here. Bat do the work.
That's a swing and a miss for strike two. All right, got two strikes, no outs, and a runner on second. That's hit. That's right up the middle. That's going to come around. Maritza's coming around third, coming to score. Autumn holds at first. That does bring it in. Autumn's going for second, and she's going to take second on a steal from bumbling the ball. So that's going to be a single for a single RBI for Autumn.
Hey, good job.
And with a steal on the nair. All right, that's going to bring up Delani. So with that hit and that run scoring, Blast does get that run back that they allowed the Diamond Dogs to get on the first inning. Or in the second inning. That's right down the line from Delani. That's going all the way down, and that's going to be out of play, and that's going to be another double. Another ground rule double for the Blast on Delani, which is also an RBI because Autumn comes around and scores. This is going to bring up Michaela's Blast catcher, Michaela. We got a timeout by the Diamond Dogs. All right, so timeout's over. Michaela steps in. And we got, after Michaela, we have the leadoff back up with Lila on deck. Here's the pitch. It's down and low. That's past the catcher. So Delani does advance to third on a pass ball. All right, here's the next pitch. Ooh, that is called strike. That looked a little inside. Michaela did not like that. That does even it up, 1-1. So he's still no outs. Runner at third. That swung and hit right to third. It catches her off guard, eats her up a little bit, and that is going to score Delaney. And Michaela's going to reach. I'm going to call that a hit, as it was a hard hit ball. So still no outs. Now we're at the top of the lineup with Lila, who did fly out, or no, fouled out, and popped up back at us. Ooh, Lila almost hit her own mom. So it was an exciting strike one for Lila. That's hit. That's out in the outfield. Center field does get under it, makes the grab, and throws back and keeps Michaela back at first. So that is the first out. That brings up Kalen with one out. Runner at first. 3 runs have scored in this inning for the Blast. That's hit by Kalen. It's popped up. Shortstop's calling everybody off. Does make the grab for out number 2. So it's a pop out to 6 for 2 outs. All right, so now we got Ray. Ray's coming in with 2 outs and a runner on first. That's high for ball 1. Ray does steal second. Michaela steals second. So now we got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs with Ray at bat. A brief timeout to shortstop tie her shoes. And we're going to be back to play here in a couple seconds. All right, here comes the pitch. And that's outside for ball 2. Michaela takes the lead but goes back to second. And Ray takes a moment as the pitcher is adjusting her mask. All right, now she got the pitch. Here's the windup. And that is lined out to past second base into right field. Michaela's coming around third, and she is going to score walking in as Ray just excitedly gets an RBI single.
I think I'm okay though. I haven't
All right, so Steph is now up. We got 2 outs. Runner at first again. Has 4 runs now batted in. Here's the hit. Oh, and that is up. That is going to be back at the wall, and that is gone for a 2-run homer by Stephanie. Blast is coming out to congratulate her, and that is a big home run. And then just make sure you score it. That is a big home run for the Blast, and that is probably going to be a demoralizing hit for the girls. So that is now on 2 outs. We got 2 outs, and just this half inning alone, Blast has put in 6 runs across the plate. So it is now a total of 8-1. That's going to bring up Kara with 2 outs. No runners on. That is inside high for ball 1. All right. That is outside for ball 2.
Orale, you in charge now?
Yeah, you abandoned me. I had to get somebody else. That's ball 3.
Come on, Dad, you got it.
3 balls. All right. Here's a 3-0 count pitch. And that is high for ball 4. And 2-out walk. That brings up Alex, who in the first inning flew out to left field and was the final out of last inning.
Let's go, girl.
So if she reaches base, then every batter is hit this inning. That's popped up. Second base is moving under it, and she does make the grab to secure the out. And that is going to end the inning. But the Blasts do a lot of damage by putting in 6 runs across the plate, making their lead 5 over the Diamond Dawgs. Coming up for the Diamond Dawgs is going to be Adamati, Maritza, and Michaela. Remember, if you don't already, please follow us on Facebook or Instagram. On either one, you just look up Texas Class-X and make sure you follow. And then on YouTube, if you haven't already, please subscribe. So that way you can get the notifications anytime that we go live with the game. Third on 2. Let's get this third inning underway. Starting off the third inning for the Diamond Dawgs is Adamati. Last time she was up, she did strike out looking. Lila is still in the circle. Looking at the field, it looks like the only defensive change is a little bit in the outfield. Oh, no, we have quite a bit of change. Second here. That is hit right up the first base line for a leadoff single, and Abby misses it, and it gets behind her, so she's going to be able to reach second on an error. So I reached second on an E9. Brings up Maritza, the first baseman. That's fouled off for strike 1. Last time Maritza was up, she was walked and then made a second on a wild pitch. That's fouled back for strike 2. So Lila is currently working on a 4 strikeout game. See if she get her 5th. That's fouled back to stay alive. All right, here's the 0-2 pitch. That's hit, lined right at Addie, who makes the grab in the air for out number 1. Beautiful play.
Hey, great job, Addison. Great job.
Automati did hold at second, so we weren't able to double him up. It's the first pitch. That's fouled back from Michaela. Michaela also struck out looking in the first inning. Their center fielder. All right, here's the pitch. That's hit. That looks like it's drifting left, out of play. Foul out of the field on the third base side. So that was a big strike 2. All right, Lila's working on her 5th strikeout again. 0-2 pitch. See what she can do with it. Here's the pitch. That is hit hard over to left. That does get past Abby. Abby's it's rolled back to the back fence, and that looks like she's coming around 3, and now we got a pickle on third baseline, and they hold her at third, but did not get the out. So that does score 1 on an E9. We got time being called. That puts the second run on the board for the Diamond Dawgs. And we have Maritza going into right field now. And we had Autumn come out for Abby. And now Abby's coming out for Maritza. Looks like we have Ray in center field and Sam in left. That's hit, and that is drifting out foul on the third baseline for a big strike 1. So it's lefty Anastasia, number 33, their catcher. Last time she was up, she struck out swinging. Here's the pitch. That's high for ball 1. So we got 1 out, runner at third. 1 run in. 1-1 pitch. That's high, ball 1. The throw down to third. Michaela's back in time. It's 1-1 pitch. That's fouled back for strike 2. I said 1-1 pitch. It's a 2-2 pitch. Speaking of mistakes, I said it was 6. 6-1. It is now 8-2. It's the correct score. That is hit, lined right to Stephanie, who makes the catch. Tossed back to third, and Michaela gets back in time That is the second out. That brings up Rebecca, who struck out last time she was up. Struck out swinging. So we got 2 outs, 1 run in, runner at third. Lila, pitch. That's fouled back for strike 1. That's fouled off for strike 2. He swung and fouled off on a ball down in the dirt. So that was a gift to Lila. Come on, Lila. Let's see if we can get your 5th strikeout.
Trash, Mija, trash. There you go.
Oh, that was called ball 1.
That was a little miss, Mija. Very little miss. You're good. You're good.
That is a line right up the middle, and Ray bobbles it, but no extra damage from that bobble because that was a base hit, RBI, to bring in Michaela.
You guys are way ahead, Mija. Just go finish it right here.
That brings up Kiana, who reached on a error on Stephanie, where she kind of wilded through back to first. That's a hit right back to Stephanie again, going to 2 to Kara, and makes the grab for out number 3. So the Diamond Dogs do get some runs in, makes it a total of a 3-8. Now this is see if the Blast is going to be able to answer back on the bottom of the third. So that should be bringing up Madi. And unless there's any changes in the lineup, it should be Madi, Autumn, and Delani. Alright, so we do have a couple lineup changes. So it's going to be Madi up, then Sam is coming in for Autumn, and then Delani, followed by Michaela getting 4th. All right, making sure the ump knows that the lineup changes have been made. So last time Madi was up, she hit a ground rule double. That is up high for ball one. That's down in the dirt, popped up and past the catcher for ball two. That's a called strike. Look in right there. So we got 2 balls, 1 strike. That is called strike 2. Two pitch down in the dirt for ball 3 to fill up the count, 3-2. Here's the full count, payoff pitch. That is hit, that is on the third base line and drifting foul. All right, Maritza, let's do it again. That is hit, and it looks like it's about the same thing going on, and yes, it does fall foul. All right, now we're going to have the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That is up high, so she earned that walk right there. So that's going to bring up little Sam that's in the 8th spot for Autumn. So first pitch, reaching, swinging, strike. That does advance because it does get past the catcher. So Marisa does advance to second. So last game, Sam had a great bunt that turned into an actual base hit. Ooh, she checks on that and it's called strike. So she is quickly down 0-2. So 2 pitch. Oh, down in the dirt. Ball 1. Mari's taking a big lead, about splitting the difference between second and third. No throw, and she does go back to second. It's inside. The ball 2, even it up 2-2.
Come back, you got 2-2. You're dead even now, Mama. You're dead even.
Marisa's taking some big leads over there second.
You're dead even, Mama. You're dead even. 22, Mama.
All right, here's a 2-2 pitch. Wind up and deliver. And it's high to fill up the count, 3-2. So it's full count. We got no outs. Runner at second. Oh, that is reaching but foul. Stay alive. See, she's what she's gonna do with that second life there.
Good job, Mama.
That's hit down the third base line, and the third baseman doesn't make the grab. Maritza's coming around third to score, and Sam, oh, she drops the ball. He called her out even though she dropped the ball.
Dropped it. Dawgs.
You here and get some help. So the call's going to stand to where Sam was called out trying to take second, but she does get the RBI of Maritza. This is bringing up Delani. She hits it, and it is drifting out, just foul. Last time she was up, she had a big double hit. It's down in the dirt for ball one. So Blast gets one of the runs back that they've allowed in the last inning. It's called ball. So we got one out, no one on. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Two. Oh, she swings at an Ephus pitch for strike 3. She's grinning there because she knows what she did there. That is going to bring up Michaela, who got a single in the second inning, and she hits and fouls off on the third baseline for strike 1. Ball down in the dirt. Ball 1. That is hit just over the shortstop. And the outfielder does grab it to hold Michaela at first with a 2-out single. This brings up Lila, who is pop fouled and flew out on her 2 at-bats she's had. So see if the Blast can do a 2-out rally again like they did last inning. That's hit, popped up. Seconds calling everybody off, and she makes the grab for out number 3. So that's 3 full innings played. The score right now, the Blast do get another run back. So the score right now is 9-3. coming up for the Diamond Dawgs. Watch what's going on here. That's going to be the end of the game. We're going to finish the inning. So it looks like we have a full inning again. We're at the top of the fourth. Alright, so starting off, the fourth inning is going to be America, Kiara, and then Abigail for the Diamond Dawgs. Looks like we have the same defense as we had at the end of the last inning. That is a pitch high for ball one. That's a swing and a miss to even it up, 1-1. That's hit up, popped up. Marita's under, and she gets all the way down to near first, to the dirt, and makes that grab for out number one.
That's what I couldn't get yesterday. You gotta show me how to do that. Oh no, yeah, when you tag the player, yeah. Okay.
So that's going to bring up Kiara, their left fielder, takes strike one. Down in the dirt, good block by Michaela for ball one. It's a 1-1 pitch.
Yes.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, good pitch. Good pitch.
Strike two.
Hey, trash. Trash.
That's no pitch. That's a no pitch.
Hey, if she's in the box, it's their game.
All right, let's do that again. That is hit over by Sam. Sam gets under and makes the grab for out number two. And that brings up their 10 hitter, Abigail. She reached on a fielder's choice last inning. Just takes strike one right there.
Strike.
Oh, just outside, called ball one.
Hey, once again, we have small miss. Very small miss, he got.
That's a swing and a miss for strike two. So they're down to their last strike. They've got to get some base runners to keep the game going. And there's strikeout number 5 to end the game. The final score is going to be 9-3 in favor of Blast. So Lila does get rack up 5 strikeouts for the game on a very good performance. And that is all she wrote. We'll be back live on our next stream.